So today I'm in Indian Land, South Carolina, touring this amazing 3-story townhouse. Now, if you have been thinking about moving to the Charlotte, North Carolina area and you're not quite sure if you want a townhouse, a single family home, a condo, but you know you want something newer, this may be the property for you. They are absolutely gorgeous, and there's actually 2 of them available on the same street. So we're going to go ahead and talk about the differences between the 2 homes. I'm going to show you both of them and you can decide which one is best for you. So again, we're in Indian Land, South Carolina. Now, Indian Land is southeast of Fort Mill and it's to the east of Rock Hill. So if you're looking for something a little bit further south, this may be the spot you want to be in. Just over the border, you'll have Marvin, North Carolina, and here's what you're going to find. Great schools, great people, great home prices, and properties very much like this. Now, this home was built in 2022, so it is new. It's 2,700 square feet, 3 beds, 3.5 baths, and it also has an additional living room and an office. That's right. Let's go look at this house. You will not believe what's inside. So popping in from the front door, you're going to notice that there is this big 2-car garage that, yes, even Athena can fit into. Let's pop inside. Now, when you first come in, you're going to notice there's this nice little nook here, perfect for a mirror, a small dresser that you can put in. You've got really tall ceilings that go all the way over. Don't worry, we're going to get over there in a second. But I want to show you the view from your front door. Again, nice tall ceilings. So as we come up the stairs here, we're actually going to go either to the left to the kitchen or back down again to the additional space. So we're going to get to that in a second. There is the view of your kitchen. I'm a little more clunky today because I was actually walking new construction earlier today, so I have my big old boots on, so bear with me. I'm not as smooth as I usually am. So one of the biggest benefits of this particular property is this additional living space. If you've been looking for everything Charlotte, North Carolina, the ins, the outs, and everything in between, you have come to the right place. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button and stay up to date on everything Charlotte, North Carolina, including South Carolina, even the things you didn't know you need to know. Now, I really do get calls, texts, emails, Zoom invites from people just like you every single day looking to make the move to Charlotte, North Carolina or South Carolina. Well, if that's you, drop down in the description below. All my contact information is there. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. And whether it's 9 days or 90 days from now, whether you're moving across the world, across town, or across the country, I'm here to make your move exactly what you want it to be. So check this out. As you come down these stairs right here, you've got this huge living area. Now, some of the benefits to this, you've got a back porch, which you're gonna go check out. You have a full bathroom, a closet, another closet here, and the garage. So could you make this a bedroom if you wanted to? Sure. But because it doesn't have an actual door right there or anywhere coming into this space, it is technically just a bonus room. In addition to that, you can't pass through it through the garage. So let's take a look at this bathroom real quick. Very nice bathroom. Again, keeping with the tall ceilings. Well done. Now the closet's actually quite large. The storage in here is massive. All right, so let's take a look outside because I want to show you how private it is. Now, with most townhouses, you usually don't have much of a yard. And yes, this is a townhouse, and no, it's not necessarily a full yard, but take a look at the privacy and what you have back here. I love it. So as you come out the back door, you're gonna notice that you have a water spigot here, which is actually quite nice if you've got a green thumb. And you've got quite a bit of distance between you and your neighbors, so you're not just right on top of each other. So if I come down this way, you're gonna notice your next neighbor, their patio is quite a bit farther over. And there's also some separation to your neighbor to the right. Now, one of my favorite features of this property is that right there. That is a covered screened porch, which also means the area down here, you're not gonna get rain falling on it. So you can set up a sofa down here, a whole hangout space, and you will not get rain. Now, another thing I wanna point out on this property is this right here. It was built in 2022. So this is they call it the home team. They will actually put any kind of pest control into the walls of the home, so you don't have to be home when they do it, and you don't harm your pets or health of your children, which is a big deal. But look how pretty this view is. Now, to give you a better example of what you can do, you can build out a little yard. Yes, that is doable in this development. So you can build out a nice little yard, especially if you've got pets. And if I had to guess, in this yard, the line would probably go to about there. So up this way, and your yard could go up to here. So it's a really good sized backyard if you wanted it. So now that we've checked out the outside, one of my favorite places, let's go check out the main floor. Now the main floor is where you're gonna have your kitchen, dining, main living room. Yes, I know this is a secondary, but your main living room, and an office. That's right, all of that, plus a half bath. All of these things. Let's go check it out. And I almost missed it. Before we go upstairs, the garage. So the garage is in this first floor here that you walk into. Here's your garage space. Very nice. Little light on the subject. You've got 2 recessed lights as well. Your main water cutoff. And it is in very good shape, as it should be for being 2 years old. So this is a really good sized garage, and it's actually kind of shocking. My SUV can actually fit in that garage door. It is a much taller garage door than what I would consider like a standard that I see. So that is something worth noting. Okay, now let's actually check upstairs. All right, so as we round the corner, we're gonna come up to the main floor. Now, as we come up, we're coming right into the kitchen. This is a humongous island, you guys. Like, this island is 10 feet long. Like, it is huge. The kitchen as well, if you look back beyond that, look how much counter space you have, but it doesn't end there. You've got your dining area over here, and you also have whatever this was. I mean, it could be a coffee bar, it could be a bar, but if you take a look, they used all beautiful quartz countertops. Love the backsplash, and they added actual outlets. Now, the cool thing about these outlets, they're gonna sit low, so you're not gonna see wires everywhere in your kitchen, which I appreciate, and underlighting. So we're gonna go clockwise in here. Popping over here, you've got a huge pantry. And then coming out from there, get a great view of this kitchen. If anybody cooks, this is the kitchen for you. You've got a great prep area over here, or area just to keep everybody out of your zone while they're sitting in the dining room. A double oven right here, which the top is a convection microwave oven, bottom is a standard oven. But the cool thing about this is there's a little bit of room on the bottom and a little bit of room on the top, like right here. If you ever wanted to install an actual true double oven, the space is there without you ripping out cabinetry. Then over here, we have a gas range, the only way to cook in my opinion. Gorgeous. And an actual vent that vents externally. Now you hear me mention that because that is a huge pet peeve of mine. They still build houses that do not vent. The hood vent does not vent outside. My house included. It drives me bananas. So yes, this actually vents outside. So coming off from there, we come to the other side of this island. And yes, they have cabinets all the way across, including a beautiful farm sink. And you may not have noticed it, but you might be saying, Kayla, where's the switch for the trash disposal? Well, they keep them hidden right down here so that your fingers don't get shredded. That's right. A little bit of a safety feature there, especially if you have kiddos. Coming up and around this way, we come into our living room. Now, not all living rooms have fireplaces these days. If they do, they're usually gas, and this one is no different. So above the fireplace, you do still have pre-wiring, which is nice for your TV and all of that. You have lights all throughout, and I apparently have a smudge on my lens. And then we go out to my favorite feature in this home. I love this. Let's go outside. Look at this back porch. I'm in love. So you've got plenty of space back there, and the fact that it is covered means it's going to stay dry. You've got a fan so you can stay cool, and it's screened in, so no bugs. This is a really good sized deck back here. It is about a 20 by, I would say, 10, which is a good size. Coming in from outside, you might be wondering, how could you possibly fit any more? But there is still more. Let's go down the hallway. Coming around the turn here, as we go to the right, we have a bathroom. Hello, folks. Nice half bath in here. The floors are LVP. They're really pretty though. Actually, I think I have the same ones in my house. And here we have an office. Look at this. How great is that? Now you could add a door to this, of course, make it a little bit more soundproof, but you do have an actual office with a window in here. And it has a plethora of outlets. That's right, 4 outlets in this one space. Now, for those of you who went through COVID, or you just work remote, or you just want a little bit of space to yourself, having something like that, especially on the primary, like on this main floor right here, is going to be so nice. So we've already seen 2 living spaces, 2 bathrooms, 2 porch areas that are both technically covered, and an office space. What in the world is on this 3rd floor? We are gonna go explore that right now. So as we come to the top of the stairs here, we come to a decision. To the right, to the left. Always to the left if you've heard the song. So we are gonna start off with this bedroom right here. Now there is a thermostat up on the 3rd floor as well as the 2nd and 1st. Don't mind the chirping. That usually starts around 2 a.m. on any house. Just need some batteries. So this secondary room is actually a really good size. And as we turn the corner to the other spare bedroom, we see it is also a very good size. The one thing I also want to note, there is a ton of natural light in this house. In a lot of cases when you have a townhouse, the light is actually horrible. The way that this house is laid out, especially with the open floor plan, it actually has a lot of natural light that flows in, and I questioned whether or not I had lights on in some of the rooms. So you don't have to worry about natural light. Now it's about 4 o'clock when I'm filming this, and it is in the fall, so take that with a grain of salt. This is probably what it would look like sometime around 6:30 p.m. in summer, which is awesome. So let's check out the rest of this. So coming out of this room, we've got our stairs there. As we go to the left, you've got your spare bath. And they did keep with the same design throughout. Coming over here, we got a linen closet to the right and a nice sized laundry room. They are selling this with the washer dryer. And finally, the primary bedroom. So this one was installed with a tray ceiling. That is actually an increase in price when you put the tray ceiling in there. It has this great closet. Look at the size of this closet. I'm gonna come all the way in here actually. So you can always reorganize this in another way to make it more functional. Gentlemen, that's your part of the closet. Just in case you were curious. Over here, again, just more racks, tall ceilings. And as we come out of here, we will turn the corner into the primary bathroom. Now, the primary bathroom does have 2 sinks, which I very much appreciate. I think anyone who's ever shared a sink appreciates. And then over here, we have this beautiful walk-in shower with a bench, all matching, very well done, and your water closet. So all in all, beautiful property. So let's go compare it against the next property that I'm going to show you, which is on the same exact street. The only difference here is the next one is a 2-bedroom instead of a 3-bedroom. Now, you may have already guessed the price on this one. This is priced at $485,000. It is a phenomenal price for this property, and it could be yours. So let's go check out that other property and see what we have in store. So just up the street, you can see Athena right there. we come to this beautiful end unit. This is also 2,700 square feet. It also has 3.5 bathrooms. But what it does not have is 3 bedrooms. That's right, this is a 2-bedroom unit, giving you 2 primary bedrooms on the 3rd floor. Phenomenal if you want to rent the property, especially if you have a roommate, or if you have family that's living with you and you want them to have their own suite. So let's jump in and take a look at this house. Now, because it's an end unit, you're gonna have some extra windows on the sides, which always make for extra light. But you'll see, because it's a corner unit, you actually get a little bit more feeling of space on the back as well. So just like the other one, this also has a 2-car garage. And we're gonna pop in and I'm gonna let you guys note the differences. So this is gonna be a faster walk because we've already seen this house. I'm gonna let you guys note some of the differences, but I'm gonna point some of them out as well. And I'm gonna give you the price difference at the very end. All right, let's take a look. So once again, we're gonna come up and over and back down the stairs on the other side to get to this living space, which is so pretty. Again, that's gonna be your garage access there. You've got your bathroom over here, which they use the same coloring. And out back, this is where you start to see some differences. Here's where you start to see a little bit of a difference. End unit means it's nice and open. You get this great sunlight in the afternoon. Plenty spacious. Water spigot as well. We're gonna come back in and then go upstairs and see some of the other changes. So once again, we're gonna come up this way and enter into the kitchen. Now, you're gonna notice, once again, huge countertop here. Great cooking kitchen. You've got the same appliance setup as the other, as well as the same cabinetry. Your biggest difference here is gonna be this backsplash. Slightly different shapes we've got here. Still a beautiful kitchen. The other difference is a stainless steel farm sink versus white. Everybody has their preference. That one is quite nice. Another change is the light fixture selection. Now if we come around this way, we're gonna see we've still got that large pantry. And we still have our little coffee nook over here, perfect for an espresso bar. As we come down this way, we're gonna see our next difference, and that's a window. That's right, this window was not in the other property because you're only sharing one wall. Now that's one thing to note. When you're on an end unit, you only have one wall shared in the townhome. So this is an added benefit for a lot of people, especially if you don't want more noise. So let's take a look outside. As we come out the back, you have a nice open view. Very pretty. All of these units have screened porches, which I wish was commonplace. And then we'll pop back inside. So I love both of these properties. I think they both have something to offer. 2642 Roseglen in Indian Land has 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, a half bath, 2 living rooms, and an office. And then you have 2650 Roseglen, which is also in Indian Land on the same street. It's an end unit. It has 2 primary bedrooms, and it actually has cabinetry in the office. Which one's your favorite? I want to hear from you, and why? Drop it in the comments below. And if you got value from this video, if you want to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe. I am dropping information about Charlotte, North Carolina and South Carolina, as you can see, every single week on this channel, the ins, the outs, and everything you didn't know you needed to know. Now, if you've been thinking about making the move to Charlotte, North Carolina, or if you're thinking about relocating in Charlotte, well, I actually get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you looking to make a move. So that's you. Whether it's 9 days or 90 days from now, whether you're moving across the world, across the country, or truly just across town, then give me a shout. All my information is in the description below, and I'm looking forward to making your move everything you want it to be. So until next time, I look forward to showing you around town.